Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Miami Marlins taking on the New York Yankees.
Míralo, siéntelo, que este party se encendió. Míralo, siéntelo y ya. Turn it up, drop it down, do it any way you like.
With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Schaub. We get a chance to watch one of the hottest bats in the game. He's been huge for his team, Singy.
Yeah, just impressive contact and seems to find every gap available, Boog. I can't wait to see him in action in this one. Practically unstoppable as of late.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And taking the ball for the Yankees, Carlos Rodon.
Yeah, Boog, last time out, got into the fourth inning. The key to his success today, he's got to throw first pitch strikes, get ahead in the count. I think that'll get him into position to qualify for a win.
All right, ready to go here. Kyle Stowers getting ready to hit.
Number 28, Kyle Stowers.
And with that, we're underway in the Bronx. The lefty, the 1-0. And that one is inside.
Well, second pitch of this game and already getting squeezed a little bit.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one misses.
Take your
so
base.
A leadoff walk.
Batting second, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
And up next for Miami, Jacob Marcy.
High.
Here comes the 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Got him swinging.
Batting third, the catcher, number 13, Heriberto.
And time now for the Marlins lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Digging in, Heriberto Hernandez. And now the 0-1. Fouled off. He was late. Out towards right center field. Judge on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Stowers leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. And a swing and a miss, and that'll do it. And now the Bombers will get their shot. No score. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium and getting the start for Miami, Braxton Garrett. What should we keep an eye on here?
The primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Up the middle. Slings to first in time.
Batting second, the right.
And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. All right, Siggy, how about all the talent in this lineup?
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. So we'll see what the former batting champ can do here, Chris. Right through there for a strike. What a stop. Over to first. And they get the out.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
2 down, bases empty. In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton. Stanton went deep in his most recent game.
Off to a good start. He's got to get the baseball, work quickly, and move the ball around. And that time, perfect pitch at the knees on the outside corner.
Fair ball. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. Almost got him.
No, count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
To the right side, Edwards out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, and now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Close, but called a ball. Ball 1. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Ball.
Joe McDonald, our umpire behind the dish.
Yeah, Boog, Joey Mack. Sometimes a little tough to figure out. We may see some hitters and pitchers asking him where a pitch was here or there, but most of the time he keeps it reasonable.
Strike 2. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
That's a ball.
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name, and that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
The 2-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all four guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Got him. One out.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
And the batter now, Xavier Edwards. Second inning here, no score. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take first.
Batting seven, the right fielder.
So a man at first. Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conant. Step off, throw to first.
Yep, he made it.
Back on a dive. And ball one to the right fielder. Man at first, one away. Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get into scoring position.
Ball two.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
That one finds the zone. That's strike two. Fastball is outside. Line drive, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Batting eight.
Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
At the plate, Javier Sinoja. Here goes the runner. And that one fouled off. The Fish with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. Out front, rip foul. The 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. That's his strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Next to hit, Otto Lopez. Missed with a changeup, and that's ball one. The Marlins looking to strike first here in the second game of the series. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Late swing fouled off. 2 on, 2 outs. Good eye in that spot. Kyle Stowers in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Payoff pitch, and they're all loaded up.
Take your base.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder,
Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. That one outside. And that is ball 1.
He's a master at hitting fastballs. You need to be careful with location if you're going to throw them.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. He's got it. And that's the 3rd out. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom half of inning number 2, Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
And a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Swings through that. Outside low. 1-2 to count. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And stepping in for the Yankees, Anthony Volpe. Good power, not great in the OBP department.
No.
The 1-0. Line drive to short and caught.
Batting 7th, the second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with 1 gone.
Batting 8th, the third baseman.
Here's the third baseman, Jose Caballero. A little out front there as he swings through it. Two on, 1 out.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Oh, look at the stop. The feed for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn, and they're out of this jam.
Top half of the 3rd inning, and now for the Marlins, Jacob Marcy.
Hee-haw!
Way inside. On the ground, right side. Chisholm throws to first in time.
Up next for the Marlins, The catcher, number 13, Heriberto.
Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Flied to right his first time.
Feels like the fastball is catching them off guard at times. They've watched several go by for strikes, and they're still not attacking them for some reason.
Top of the third, no score. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Stepping in, Christopher Morel. He struck out swinging at his first at-bat. And the strike is overturned after review. They'll keep both their challenges.
D-Rod.
Right through there for a strike. If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Down low, it kicks away. And the runner holds.
The batter, number 1.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. And next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Struck out swinging his first time.
Ball. Ball.
Hernandez off of first with 2 away. On the ground, and that's a fair ball. Can't glove it cleanly. Headed for the plate. The relay, it's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
But when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here. Hit by a pitch his first time up.
Hit hard.
Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. On a line. And that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. As we go to the last of the third, and stepping in for New York, Jason Dominguez. Ball 1, no strikes.
Ball.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. The 2-1. And
Ball
downstairs.
3.
That one
Ball
misses.
4. Take
So
your
a
bait.
leadoff walk. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish.
Number 35.
It just shaved the zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Payoff pitch. Ground ball, left
Foul
side.
ball.
And foul ball. Three-two. Popped up to the left, into foul ground. And there's one away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 35, Cody.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here comes Belly to take his cuts. Grounded out his first time up. On the ground, right side, and that one finds its way through. And that's a one-out single.
Up next for the Yankees.
We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Judge, the former Rookie of the Year, 33 years old. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. The 1-0. Runner takes off. Hit hard on the ground is short. Sends it to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The designated hitter, Giancarlo.
Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. That's down and in. Stays alive. Man at second. Swing and a bouncer towards third. Gets him easily, ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees. They still trail 1-0. Out of the 4th, and at the plate for Miami, Griffin Conine. Slider right there. Swing and a miss. 0-2. That one missed. And there's a ball. Two. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Inside. Full count now. That one
Ball
misses.
four. Take
So
your
a
base.
leadoff walk.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8, Javier.
And up next for Miami, Javier Sanoja. Foul ball there. On the ground, 2 ball. Quick feed to second for 1. On to Bellinger. That's a double play.
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Base is empty after the double play. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And it's fouled away. Two down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Whoa, whoa, ay, whoa, whoa, whoa. Cold walk up in the spot, they got my records. I might take your chick.
Back for more from the Bronx. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Trent Grisham.
No.
Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And on further review, it was a strike. Still 2 challenges left for them.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Here's the 0-2. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second, pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The pitcher, number 28,
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Picked up a base hit to center his first time on. This to third, Sanoja. Slinging it to first in time.
The batter, number 11.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. 0 for 1 so far. And fouled off. Up the middle, base hit into center field. Here comes the runner. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Go-ahead run on base. Jazz Chisholm Jr., the next to hit. Checks over to first. Back safely. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. And that is out of play. Runner on the go. There's the ball. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
No, had that base stolen as soon as he broke for second. Such a huge lead. The pitcher's got to find a way to help out his catcher, especially if he doesn't have a great throwing arm. Step off the rubber, shrink that lead, somehow create a little bit more time, or maybe you can prevent that stolen base.
Man at second. And that one fouled off. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The 1-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Third baseman, Jose.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. He hit into a double play his first time up.
No, outside. Ball
He's
two.
just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the
Ball
zone.
three.
The last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Jason Dominguez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Man on second, 2 down. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Line drive.
Just
Down
foul.
the line, and it's foul. 3 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ground ball. Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. All even at 1 apiece. Ready now for the 5th inning. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Kyle Stowers.
You know, these Marlins finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
In the air, left field. 1 away.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Jacob Marcy, the next up for the Marlins.
Hike.
All tied up, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty.
This game has been so tight, feels like the next team to score will win it.
Backed off the plate that time.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Sets him down looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
it's the Marlins catcher, Heriberto Hernandez. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5.
Here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Off the plate.
And the 1-0. This one in the air, center field. Grisham under it, and that is that. One hit, one left. Home half of the 5th coming up. All tied 1-1. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hauls it in, one away.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. And a big swing and a miss. Miami's bullpen with some action. Jansen Junk preparing to come on if needed. Gibson, a left-hander, also throwing. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Out number 2.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to
tosses to first. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. Back at Yankee Stadium. Close game here and a chance now to look at a few highlights from this one. So digging in, Connor Norby.
The designated hitter, Connor Norby.
Norby, 25 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick in 2021. Yo, 1. There's a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Ball 1 there.
That pitch wasn't even close, and they still got a check swing out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment and make it fast.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. That's too low.
That's down.
2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Two now. Gets a piece and stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at bat so far, and these two are going head to head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Struck him out without a swing. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Carlos Rodon is done in this one, and he was a tough nut to crack. Pretty stingy from start to finish. Back with the new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
Righty reliever out of the pen, number 80. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Bunting, and it's right in front of the plate. Not in time. That's a bunt single. Well, Singy, that was really nice looking. Able to get it down and in a good spot.
And he makes it look easy. Bat angle was perfect. Barrel stayed above the hands. Could almost walk to first.
Now it's the right fielder, Griffin Conine. The Fish with the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. 2 away now.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 80, Javier.
And at the plate for Miami, Javier Sinoja.
There it was. Oh, here it is. Hit it. He gets a take, gets ahead in the count.
Runner on the go. And a foul ball. Edwards off of first with 2 away. Struck him out looking. Marlins lead 1. Score remains tied 1-1. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jansen Junk.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Giancarlo Stanton getting ready to hit. 1 for 2.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Good job to fight that one off. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. That missed by a lot. Ball 2. Got him looking for the K. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Now here's Trent Grisham. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side.
Well, he gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
The 0-2. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Around first, heading for 2. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his second extra base hit in this one. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
Here's the catcher, Austin Wells.
No, that's a ball.
The Yanks with the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the 6th. This one smacked out to left center. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. And he'll pull into second safely.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
One out. Runner at second. Anthony Volpe will hit next. Right through there for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Man at second. And a swing and a miss. And now 2 gone.
Nice, doubled up with the slider for that punch out. The one before just caught the zone, so as a hitter, you have to protect right there. Great pitch to just expand a little bit more. He got that chase he was looking for. That right there is good pitching.
And next for New York, Jazz. Intentional walk here with 2 out. They set up a force at any base to end the inning. First and second, 2 outs. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Base hit center field. Here comes Wells around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Jansen Junk will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now Now pitching for
New
Miami,
pitcher on now,
number
Ryan
65,
Gusto.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
So up next, Jason Dominguez.
Yep.
Chisholm at second. Caballero at first. 2 out of the inning. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hard liner. And that is the inning. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. We're through 6 full. Yankees 3 and the Marlins 1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Yarbrough.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Otto Lopez digs in now. A strikeout and a walk.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Going 2 now. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 1-2. Just missed. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swing and a line drive and a base hit out into left center field. So he gets a hit after a long battle with the pitcher.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Back to the top of the order now. Kyle Stowers, the next up for the Marlins. And it's fouled off. The tying run at the plate. Stays alive. Tying run at the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Ball one there.
These first two hitters really making him work out there. Already 14 pitches this inning.
Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. He decides to eat it, and that leaves them with runners at first and second. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Now, Jacob Marcy.
No.
The Yankees trying to protect a 2-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Late with the swing there. And that is a big first out.
Well, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable at the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
2 aboard with 1 out. Here's the catcher, Heriberto Hernandez.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Two on, 1 out.
Aye.
The 1-1. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
Swing and a pop-up. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher Morel.
Aaron Boone makes his way out of the dugout, and he will make a move to the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, Fernando Cruz.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
2 aboard, 2 outs. Christopher Morel, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Two on, 2 outs. Tap foul at the plate. One, 2 now. Fastball, and he gets out of the way. 2-2. Swing and a drive, deep right field. Way back there. That one is foul, and he'll see another. Look out, almost got him upstairs. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And with 2 outs and the count full, the runners will be on the move. Swings and misses, struck him out. Marlins strand a pair. Score holds. It's 3-1. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Bellinger, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. The 1-1 is fouled off. And a 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. That misses. Now 2-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and the count's full. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Right side. Into the outfield. Base hit. He forced a lot of pitches to be thrown and ends up collecting a hit.
Up next for the Yankees.
Here's Judge now. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Judge.
That one is absolutely belted. Bangs off the wall. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
The designated hitter.
Anytime you smoke the ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
Here's Stanton now. 1 for 3. Close one, doesn't get the call, and it's 1-0. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The Yanks trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. And it stays fair. Bellinger on his way home. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
First and second, no outs. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. That one fouled off. The 0-1 hit hard, but foul off to the left. The 0-2 just
Outside.
misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And he can't make the play. Still slings it to second.
Got it there.
And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out.
The catcher, number 28.
Next to hit, Austin Wells. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs. Judge on third. Grisham over at first with one away. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
Picks himself up at RBI. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Ryan Gusto gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Marlins,
Number
Kane
58,
Gibson.
Kane
The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. Anthony Volpe getting ready to hit. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Line shot into the gap, should score at least one. Rounds third, headed for the plate. One run is in. Here comes Wells around third. The relay throw. He'll score. 2 runs are in, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Nicely done. Brings home 2. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
1 out, runner at second. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees.
He's been an absolute hitting machine, Boo. The hype is real. Major contributor for this team.
That one to first. Morel takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Jose.
So up next for New York, Jose Caballero.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And that is the third out of the inning. So it's 4 runs, 5 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 7 and the Marlins 1. Ready to begin the 8th. Now here's the Marlins DH, Connor Norby. Bounce to the left side.
Foul.
And a foul ball. Comes up empty. Movement in the Yankees pen. Will Warren getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. Bird also throwing. Here's a chopper to short. Volpe slings to first in time.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Now it's the second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters, even if you give up a solo shot.
The 1-0. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He made that look easy, keeping his bat in the zone on plane for a long time. That leads to a high contact rate and more barrels, Boo. Even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now here is Griffin Conine. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Caballero takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, number 8,
Javier Sanoja will hit next. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out.
Down low.
Edwards leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Next offering is fouled back. Ball to strike. The pitch. Foul ball. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The Marlins with a lot of ground to make up, and we're in the top of the 8th. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
That's a check.
On the
Did he
2-2.
swing?
Appeal to first. And he went around. Not an easy call there, but that puts an end to the inning. 1 left for Miami. They're down 7-1. Back in the Bronx, their offense has produced a lot of hits so far, as we see from the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Dominguez leading things off and takes a strike.
Ball 1.
One now. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. On the ground to third. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, number 35, Cody.
So back to the top of the order.
Bellinger.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Soft contact in the air. Makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Cade Gibson done for the night, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen, Calvin Fauché. He's into the game with the bases empty. Here is Aaron Judge. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stan in the box now. Takes strike 1. Man on second, 2 down. Just missed. Signs of activity in the pen for the Marlins. Lake Bacher getting ready to go. The 1-1.
Ball 2.
Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first in time. That is the inning. The Yanks lead 1, and they're on top 7-1. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Jake Bird.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him, so he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Otto Lopez now at the plate.
Lopez.
And he hits a ground ball right side, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder.
Here's the left fielder, Kyle Stowers.
High.
The 0-1. On the ground to first. Fair ball. Lopez headed for third. And now runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder.
So they're at the corners now. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. And that drops in for a strike. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. That one ran inside, almost got him. Ground ball right side, it squirts through. The runner from third comes across as they get one back. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Jake Bird departs, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. So they turn things over to the righty, Will Warren. He's making his second appearance of the season. Heriberto Hernandez digs in now. In the air, right field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 5, Christopher.
2 on with 1 out. Now here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Christopher Morel. 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts and a flyout.
Really good job in this spot to get ahead in the count. He's going to have to continue, finish off this hitter.
Action in the pen down there. Camilo Doval up and throwing. Weathers also getting ready. 2 on, 1 out. And that's outside.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
2-1 now. And that one upstairs. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw back in, holds the runner at third. Base is now loaded. Only 1 away.
Designated hitter, Connor.
Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Next is the designated hitter, Connor Norby. Gets the outside corner with that one. Stowers, the runner at third. Marcy over at second. Morel at first. 1 gone. In the dirt, and it's 1-1.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Hammered on a line, base hit. 1 run across. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. It's 7-4.
Making some noise here. 2 RBIs on that swing, and they're right back in it. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Will Warren is done. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. David Bednar on to try and close it out.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Now at the plate, Xavier Edwards. And that's in for a strike. And it's 0-1. That's in there.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
Still only 1 out here in the inning. And that one almost hit him.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
And a 1-2. And that one is popped in the air. Shallow center. Base hit! In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. First and second, 1 out. Griffin Conine, the next up for the Marlins. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. One out. Runners at first and second. That
That's
one
a ball.
missed. Here's a 1-1. Up the middle. And that one handled. Not in time.
No,
He's safe.
He's safe.
These hitters are relentless.
Up next,
Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
So bases loaded with one away. Javier Sanoja, the next up for the swing, and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Otto Lopez.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Next offering popped in the air, right field. He's got it. Ball game. The Yankees take the first 2 games of this series.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Big. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
Footsteps through the dark, the colors shaping amazing display, but Aurora's not as bright as your smile beneath the light of distant stars. The faintest traces that Jay left to paint and memorize that I kept. Forget the